All right, viewers. All right, viewers, pick number 3. Pick a card reading number 3 is already done. If you don't already know, viewers, this is for everybody, so anybody can do this pick a card reading. You pick 1 or 2 or both, it's up to you. But this is how can the viewers nurture their relationship around them and stabilize their emotions, okay? So if you pick number 1, viewers, you got the temple path. Walking away. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Nice. And storm warning. All right, pick number 1. This is for people who are stabilizing their emotions. Okay. If anybody's around you, you know. So these are the things that need to change. You letting go of the past, because there is an evolution that's going to happen with inside you and around you, okay? And you're needing to know this because everything's going to change from here. As long as you do this, let the past go, okay? So your advice is to believe in the impossible. So I'm going to elaborate what that is. Blue moon. One 12. So viewer or viewers that pick number 1, for 1 month, this is your mantra. In the mirror 3 times, okay? Say to yourself for 1 month, I'm lucky. Yeah. You ever feel like when you are, if you ever woke up just feeling like you were lucky, well, now you're actually going to be saying this to yourself like you won $1,000 or $1 million, okay? Next thing, miss this chance and it may not come back anytime soon. Next thing, what happened may only happen once. Next thing, the person you're inquiring about, pick number 1, is a rare find. Next thing, if you can't believe it, then if you can believe it, then you can achieve it, pick number 1. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. Next thing, this situation is unlikely to repeat, okay? Because there's an expansion and awakening that's happening within inside you. And it happens suddenly, okay? Outcome is great because you're navigating your life in such a different way where you're picking and choosing your battles because you're learning how to stabilize your emotions, okay? Through anything, okay? So heads up with that, not a bad outcome. Pick number 1. Pick number 2, you got angel of love. Appreciation. Hex. And financial constraints. All right, pick number 2. This is for people who are nurturing their relationship around them, okay? So what needs to change is your appreciation in your relationship, that you're thankful for this relationship you're in, and your emotional intimacy needs to change. You need to be more open here, be deeper here in this relationship, one step at a time, okay? So you need to give yourself permission to do that, okay? So that way things change in this relationship. And that's how you nurture it, is open up more with your emotional intimacy. And also, in return, doing that for yourself by showing gratitude that you're thankful for this body, being a human being, to be having all your eyeballs, your limbs, the things that make you comfortable, okay? In the end, when you're doing this for yourself and in return doing this and nurturing your relationship around you, there's going to be more growth. But here's your advice. Be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. Okay? There's a reason why this came up. All right? So I'm going to elaborate what that is. Don't underestimate pick number 2, the impact that you are making right now. If you sense resistance and are feeling frustrated or angry in the face of it, don't succumb to feeling powerless. The opposite is true. The Hex Maiden in this card holds her head high. Her demeanor is calm. She appears to be in contemplative repose, and from this relaxed, non-action position, she can best see and feel everything, and is well informed. Like her, pick number 2. Be alert, but guard your heart, your opinions, and mask your feelings. Resist the urge to lash out and attack. Stand strong in silence and allow the enemies to reveal themselves. The sun rises on the horizon of the dark sky. The perils of the night are shifting, but there is work to be done to restore balance. It is the winds of change that fan the maiden's hair in this card and steer the obscuring mist to rise up from the valley floor, clearing to show the way ahead, pick number 2. So if this card is drawn with another card which is not, you don't have to worry about that. But remember, pick number 2, when you point the finger, there are 3 pointing back at you. So before you judge others, pick number 2, take prudent action. Consider how you appear, reflect in their mirror. If you are brave enough to face them, you are brave enough to face yourself first. Okay? Your outcome is facing financial constraints. Okay? And you're needing to know that because you're learning how to not succumb to anxiety and worry, but face your own fears about financial constraints so you can grow through them. Okay. And how do you grow through on pick number 2? You learn to enjoy the journey. Okay. You learn to enjoy the journey while you wait for money to come in. And that means you're taking good care of yourself, doing your self-care regimen, and so on. The only reason why I bring this up, pick number 2, so that way it's a little bit easier for you to grow through this, okay? That's your reading, pick number 2. I really hope it helps. And that is the pick a card reading for number 3. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys and gals for joining me.